Hi, Miss Karen. So you're gonna have to get off the airplane. If you can explain to me what it is that I've done, because I have done nothing wrong. Because you've already been denied boarding by the flight attendants and the pilot, so you need to come off the aircraft and we will explain everything else out there. No, you're going to explain it to me here. Okay, if you don't, here's what's gonna happen. You're going to upset all these passengers even more than you already have, and we're gonna... No, see, I don't care about the other passengers. What I'm worried about, okay, what I'm concerned with is my rights. And my rights say that you have to explain to me right here, right now, what it is that I've done wrong, because I have done nothing wrong. Okay, let me explain it to you. No, you're going to listen to me. Okay, you're going to listen to me first, because I am very well aware of my rights, and I am very successful and educated, because I clearly am sitting in first class. I bought this ticket. I bought this ticket 2 weeks ago. I bought it, and I have done nothing wrong. There's something wrong with those flight attendants, that one and the one back there, and the pilot. There's something wrong with this whole airline, because I have done nothing wrong. You were denied boarding because of your behavior. You are not allowed on this flight, so you can go grab your bag. No, I'm in first class. Okay, everyone in first class, I'm gonna need you to get off the airplane for a moment. Now everyone's more pissed at you. Now go grab your bag and let's go. You can grab my bag. It's the designer red one up there. Come on. I don't even know what it is that I've done, because I have done nothing wrong. The captain himself said this is wrong and shouldn't be happening. Well, the captain's standing right over there watching all of this, and he agrees. No, so what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna start recording, and I'm gonna need your name and your badge number, because you will not have a job tomorrow. And I will give you all of that. I don't mind being recorded, placed on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, but we are going to talk about it out there. This is so wrong. You know it's wrong. You just know it's wrong. Finally, it took them long enough to start boarding. Well, at least we get to board first. Well, we did pay for it. Where is the zipper on this damn bag? Too many of them. Finally. Could you maybe do that in your seat when you sit down so we could all get past? I'm getting the stuff I need for the flight out of my bag. I think we're holding up the line. Well, maybe if I had some help with my bags. Okay, there. Now scoot in. Finally. Excuse me? Yes? We get complimentary food and drinks on this flight since we're in the first class seats, correct? Yes, you will get a selection of snacks and drinks to choose from. I will come back around after we finish boarding and after takeoff, and I will come get your order. Can I get 2 glasses of red wine? See, I just love it. Sure, when I come back around, you can have 2. You think they would be serving us while they're loading them? I mean, there's a lot of them. It's gonna be a while for our drinks. I'm telling you. Lady, you're on Spirit. You know there is no first class on Spirit Airlines, correct? We're all economy here. We're all equal, except you pay for a slightly bigger economy seat. On planes, sweetheart, there are different classes. First class is the most expensive. Okay, like I just said, there are no classes on Spirit. You just paid for a seat upgrade, and instead of 1 bag of tiny pretzels, you get 2. I don't know why you're acting like you're the Queen of England or something. And I'm just not sure why you think you can speak to me that way. I mean, just because you didn't pay or couldn't afford to pay to upgrade your seat doesn't mean that you can spew all this jealousy at me. You do know I am 1 row behind you. I wasn't going to pay $500 to upgrade my seat for an hour flight. Now, I know people like you usually can't afford to be on these flights, these expensive flights, so I understand your jealousy. But my husband and I, we are very hard workers. We're co-owners of a very successful company, so that's why we can afford it. We are very good at concepts of plan. We're on the same flight, and that flight is Spirit, so if that were true, you'd be flying at least Delta, if I were to guess. Hey, did my party happen to come up here and check out by chance? It was Joseph's party, right? Yeah. Nope, they haven't. Okay, I literally was about to take the grandma up here to check out when their party ended because she said she was the one that was paying, and she said she had to run out to her car real quick, so I was like, okay, fine. I figured she had to go get her card or something. That was 30 minutes ago. I've literally cleaned the entire party room, done everything I need to do, and she's still not back. Okay, is their party still here? I don't see any of them. Great. Do you know her name? I can try calling her over the loudspeaker. Yeah, it's Karen. Attention place I work at. If your name is Miss Karen with Joseph's party, could you please come to the front desk, please? Again, that's Miss Karen with Joseph's party. Thank you.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm guessing she's not here. So she ditched us without paying. What do we do? I don't know. Let me ask manager. Manager, hey, his party just left without paying. Are you serious? Yep. Okay, try calling them. No answer. Of course. For the deposit, did we at least get it on a card? Let me look. Yeah, we did. Oh, I remember this party. They're from out of state. Just try calling them again tomorrow, and if they don't answer, we'll just charge the card on the account. Guess I'm not getting a tip.
The next day.
Hi, this is Hannah calling from the adventure park I worked at. We've been trying to get a hold of you because there's still a balance due for Joseph's birthday party, so if you could just give me a call back, that would be great. Thank you. Still no answer? Nope. Okay, we'll just have to charge the card.
20 minutes later.
Thank you for calling the place I used to work at. Why did you idiots charge my card? Well, we charged your card because there was still a balance that hadn't been paid. Well, I didn't authorize it. Well, you signed a contract that said you would pay the full amount, so that's why we charged your card. Well, then I'll just call my bank and dispute the charges. Okay, you can do that, I guess, but we have your signature that you signed saying you would pay for this party. I put that card on there for the deposit. I didn't say you could charge it after the party. That's fraud. Well, you did leave without checking out, coming up at the end of your party like your party host was taking you up here to do, so we had to charge the card on the file. Are you accusing me of leaving without paying? Ma'am, I was just saying because you left without paying the final payment, we had to charge the card that was on file. And we did try to contact you several times. Oh, so now you're gonna charge me again? I already paid. So you paid the deposit. It's in the contract that you signed that you would pay the rest of the amount in full at the end of your party. I didn't agree to anything. I want to speak to your manager. Of course you do. Ma'am, she's gonna tell you the exact same thing I'm telling you. Now. One moment. Oh, manager. Hello, this is the manager. Yeah, can you please tell me why I'm being charged again for a party I've already paid for? You paid the deposit. You were told that you would have to pay the remaining balance at the checkout, and your party host was actually taking you up here to check you out when I guess you forgot something in your car, and I guess you forgot to come back in because you never came back. No, I didn't forget anything. I'm not paying extra. It's not extra, it's the remaining balance on your party. I'm calling my bank. Go for it. You're still gonna have to pay. Thank you for calling the bank. Hi, I need to put a stop payment on my card. Okay, what's the reason for it? Well, I went to an adventure park and they're trying to make me pay a bill. What exactly are they trying to charge you for? A birthday party. Did you not have a birthday party there? No, I did. My grandson, he had his 8th birthday there. Okay, so why exactly are you trying to put a stop payment on it? Because they're trying to make me pay more. More than you agreed to pay? Well, see, I paid a deposit, but I am not paying anymore. Okay, so just a heads up, if you sign something saying you would pay a certain amount, then you are legally obligated to pay that set amount. I can go ahead and put a stop on the charge right now, but if the company can prove that you actually owe that amount and it wasn't a mistake, then you're still going to be charged, and you'll probably be in legal trouble. This is ridiculous! Are you working for that adventure park? No, I work for the bank, and here at the bank, we abide by the law. You work for me. Okay, put a stop payment on it now. Okay, but I've warned you that if the company disputes this and they are in the right, you will be in legal trouble. Are you stupid? Okay, put a stop payment on it right now. Okay, just don't say I didn't warn you.